Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the San Francisco 49ers have signed tight end Logan Thomas, who they did release about 2 weeks ago. Logan Thomas is very, popular for, what he did in Washington with the Commanders. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's a solid tight end. He was a starter for about 4 seasons. Yeah, 4 seasons with the Washington Commanders. I mean, he was with them. They were the Washington football team. They were the Washington Commanders. Was never with them when they were the Washington Redskins. But, his rookie season, or not his rookie season, his first season with Washington, they were still it was like their first year as the Washington football team. And he played 2 seasons on their team being the Washington football team. And his last 2 seasons with Washington, they were the Washington Commanders. But Logan Thomas had some good years in Washington. 16 games with 15 game starts this past season, 2023. 78 targets, 55 receptions with 500 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. 2022, 14 games, 13 starts, 61 targets, 39 receptions, 323 receiving yards with 1 touchdown. Keep in mind, he did miss 3 games. And then in 2021, he had 200 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, but that was in 6 games. So it's a season, another season where he misses a lot of time. He missed a total of 11 games in 2021. So he had 200 receiving yards in the first, what was it? The first, I believe it was the first 6 games. Yeah. Had 200 receiving yards. He was averaging 33 receiving yards per game. Missed 11. So it's a lot of yards there that he could have missed out on. I mean, if you just do the averages by like the amount of games that he missed and what he was averaging, that's 363 yards missing right there. And he already had 200, so you're looking at a potentially 600 yard season right there if he's fully healthy. And then 2020 is his best year of his career. 16 games, 15 years. That was his first year in Washington. 16 games, 15 starts. That was his first year in Washington. 110 targets, 72 receptions, 670 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns. It's the most touchdowns he's ever had in a season. Most receiving yards he's ever had in a season as well. It's also the most targets or receptions he's ever had in a year. So, look, obviously he's not going to be the starting tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. They already have George Kittle. But I think if you look at it as a backup standpoint, he's a great backup to George Kittle. It's a great backup to have. I mean, this is a guy who's been a starter and a successful starter with a team like the Washington Commanders. Sure, he has not been elite, but I think for a guy who has been a starter with Washington, has done a good job as the starter in Washington, now to be the backup for San Francisco, it shows how successful this offense is going to be this year. Let me know your thoughts on the signing for the 49ers in the comment section, and peace out.